It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables. What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Somebody hide! Show yourself!
Who's got this? Someone about?
Here I come!
What is that? Some kind of monkey?
Come back here!
Show yourself! Find her!
Better look elsewhere.
Let somebody else look for her. Hunt you down!
She long gone.
Can I find you?
What's going on?
Someone stop.
I'll hunt you down. Little piggy!
Oh well.
Lousy traitors. I'm done looking. It's a waste of my valuable time. Who is you? Come out of there! Where did she go?
Who's there?
I'll find her.
Don't think you can hide from me. I'll find her. Jason Holmes. Show yourself. You can't hide forever. Somebody hide. Gonna hunt you down. Still warm.
occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership?
What you got there? Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. Over here!
Show yourself.
Take a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master? Used to tow for the man. Now at least I tow for myself.
Here I come!
Put knife right in you! To arms!
Little piggy!
Kill her!
Who is sneaking around out there?
Come out, come out!
Where are you? Find her! Get it. I quit.
Here I come!
This was Who's there?
Just bide your time. Something's going on. I heard you.
Can I find you?
Who done this? Someone about?
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? Prove a point?
And yet, here you are. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal. Now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. They'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and then seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already said. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
What's going on? All right. More power to you, sister. Ryan's got considerable cachet with me. He says you go. You go.
Don't walk away now. Fun's just beginning.
Earl, Atlas's crew, no witnesses. What else you need to know? Get out here where I can
Still
see.
here, aren't you? Come on out. There's the girl.
It's quick. One's down. I got you cold. What was that? Where are you?
pleasure getting rough with a lady.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps, and Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
Come out! Let's get this over with. You should have taken... Your number's up.
They mean to make an example out of you. Come on out. You got my full attention. Don't make me hunt you down like an animal. There's the girl! I take no pleasure getting rough with a lady.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Won't steal my leads!
It's Ryan's goon squad.
Wait in, boys. Time to get your hands dirty.
There's the girl. I'd been expecting you.
For sister.
This will be very painful for you. Come.
I know, right?
Let's test your mettle.
Second rate. Give me the cold shoulder.
I see her.
hunt you down like an animal?
One thing I'm kind of get it in forgivable. Buying or smuggling one into Rapture is stay on the level.
I see you.
Going on 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back. Anyone come across this girl you mentioned?
I heard that.
Where is she? Lady, you're working my last nerve!
Come on out. Let's make this quick.
There she is! I wasn't born last night! You're still here!
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around! The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. Backup arrives. Ryan said the girl's got a...
Get in. Disappear the girl and Atlas's crew. Back with me.
He says you go.
That one of
Show
our people
yourself.
or theirs?
Hiding? That's how it's gonna be?
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal!
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around! The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. When the backup arrives, we'll go in.